Hey everyone, welcome back to AppCoder, where we make SwiftUI simple and fun so you can build beautiful iOS applications with confidence. Last time we learned how to use text in SwiftUI to build clean and simple interfaces. Today we are moving on to something just as important, buttons. Buttons are the key to how user interact with your application. In this video, I'll show you how to create buttons, style them to look amazing, add icons for extra flair, and set up actions to bring your app to life. Whether you are new to Swift UI or just brushing up your skills, by the end of this video, you will be ready to build buttons that look great and feel better to use. So fire up your Xcode and let's start coding some awesome button together. This is AppCoder. Let's build something incredible. Okay, let's remove this code first. Now I'm going to add simple button here. How we can achieve this? We can simply type some button over here, and inside this I have to pass some string to show label of button. Like I'm passing this tap me, and this is how our buttons is created here. So according to the Apple's documentation, button is a control that indicates an action. You can create a button by providing an action and a label. The action is either a method or closure property that does something when user clicks on tab. So always in the function, inside this function we have to pass this closure or the function body. So the label is a view that describe the button's actions. For example, by showing text and icon or both, we can show text, icon or both for our buttons. Okay, let's add some action to our button. In our case, I'm going to print some statement over here. Like I'm going to print, okay, let's print hello world. Okay, in suggestions we have the complete string. So if I'm going to hit on this button, I'm going to tap on this button, that hello world should be printed as our actions over here. So I'm going to check our logs. Okay, this hello world will be print over here. So our action is hello world towards our button. So let's make our button looks more attractive. We can add some modifiers over here to do the same thing. Let's say I'm going to add a font. um, okay, let's make it a title keys. Now you can see the reflection, that font will be looks good. Okay, let's say I'm going to change its foreground color. Okay, like I'm going to make it green for now. Then button labels color is changed over here. Now I'm going to add background color. Let's make it a blue. I think we need to change font color, foreground color. Let's make it white so it will be more visible, as now you can see. But our label is touched to our buttons frame. So let's add some padding over here. Now you can see this is the button frame and the button labels is not touching its frame because we have added padding here. Let's add one more modifier, like corner radius. Okay, in our case I'll pass 10. As you can see, the borders are clipped to this corner radius 10. Now our button is looking much attractive than previous. If we want to use both text and the images on our buttons, how we can perform this operation? Let's comment this out. we are going to create a new button over here. Let's say this is the button, and what will be our button action is like print. I'm going to print again what we are going to print, like we are going to save, make it save button. So save tabbed, we can say. Okay, and what we are going to do here, we are going to pass a label. This is a closure type method, and I'm going to pass a custom label to our button. So this is the process. As you can see, we have in suggestion there is a title to pass, we can say in this label, and we can pass some system image as well. In our case, like I'm going to use this square and arrow up. As you can see, like we have image, and this is the text we are going to display here. You can change according to your need, like let's say upload button. Okay, so this will be the upload button with the system image. We can use gradient to our button, as directly SwiftUI gives this functionality to us, so we can add this as well. So let's create a new button. I'm going to pass its title here, like gradient button. Okay, I'm going to make this action empty of this button. Let's say uh, I'm going to change its background color with the background. Okay, now I'm going to change its background content with the linear gradient. Okay, we have to pass these three elements. For colors, we need to pass colors array over here. As we know, in the gradient we can pass multiple colors to our view, whatever it's button, UI view, or anything label. So we have to pass multiple colors over here. In our case, I'm going to pass any two colors, like purple or pink. I'm going to pass it. Okay, now we have to assign its starting point or ending point. So in our case, I'm going to pass our starting point to top. Okay, and our end point should be bottom. As you can see, the gradient background is applicable on our button over here. Let's change its foreground color to make it much visible. Let's pass white again. Okay, but our label is touching button's frame, as you can see. So again, I'm going to pass padding over here, so it will be it should be inside within the frame, as you can see. I'm going to make a clip shape option available over here. I'm going to provide a shape here, a clip shape. I'm going to make it roundable rectangle, and I can pass corner radius over here. So in our case, I'm passing it again 10. As you can see, I have a rounded rect button. We can clip shapes as well for our button. There is one more interesting operation to perform in SwiftUI with buttons. In SwiftUI, button can have roles that tells the system and the user what kind of action they perform. One of the most commonly used role is destructive. Like we have used that in alert as well. We can pass the alert type buttons, destructive or cancel. Now we can use the same thing in buttons in SwiftUI. which is used when an action could delete data or make a change that can't be undone. So let's make a destructive type button. Over here I'm going to create a button. We need to pass a title on it. Okay, let's see, this button will be delete button. For delete button we should show the red color to it. So without doing with any modifier, we can pass a rule to our button. Let's say I'm going to make it destructive. As you can see, without adding any modifier, the button's color changed to red. So uh, this is the button rule type we can provide. We can provide cancel type button over here. As you can see, without adding any modifier, the button title will be in the blue. So you can pass rules to your button as well. Now one more thing, we can style our button as well. Okay, let me give a style to button. Okay, let's add a custom style. Okay, button style, that button should be a border prominent. As you can see, without doing many modifiers, as we have uh, given here, like we have to give the padding and foreground color. Without doing anything, we have some button style already available in SwiftUI. We can pass to modify our buttons, as we have other styles also available, like we have borderless button, we have bordered button. According to your need, you can customize these button styles. You can create your styles as well in SwiftUI to customize your buttons styling. Now if we want to make our button disable, as you can see our button is enabled now, but if we need to make it disable, how you can achieve this in SwiftUI for buttons? So there is a modifier available named disabled. Okay, if I'm going to pass through here, then our button will be disabled. As you can see, our button is disabled now. And that's it for today's video on buttons in SwiftUI. We have learned how to create buttons, style them beautifully, add icons, work with roles. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss more updates for SwiftUI tips here on AppCoder. Drop a comment below and let me know what SwiftUI topic you have loved to see the next. Until then, keep coding and keep building amazing apps. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.